Minister Qualtrough, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. It's always a pleasure to listen to you speak, since we know that you speak not only from a policy or political framework position, but from an even more solid position, and that is from a position of lived experience. Thank you for taking the time to be with us, not only today, but as far back as I can recall, practically every single one of these disability and work conferences. That shows commitment beyond the political. Thank you again, and I dare say we look forward to seeing you in person at the conference next year. I think we all look forward to doing anything in person next year. I don't know about anyone else, but I feel like this half day virtual day one of the conference was so rich that it felt like a full day. Congrats again to the steering committee and all those who've tirelessly worked to support the committee to make this happen. Ambassador Bob Ray this morning said that disability inclusion is the last frontier that humanity has to overcome. To say that we are all in full agreement is an understatement. So we've come to the end of day one with our focus on looking at the big picture through the lens of our current opportunities as well as challenges. We've covered major initiatives from selected provinces, had part one of the discussions about income security for persons with disability, heard, most importantly, the experiences of the community with lived experience in relation to work given our current reality, and also try to tease out how we could use the COVID-19 recovery to increase employment of persons with disabilities. And that was just day one. Many jurisdictions, whether local, national, or international, are using the phrase, as Minister just mentioned, build back better, to project a vision of what our post-COVID world may look like. Ambassador Ray actually referred to what my grandmother would call a come to the creator moment, since building back better may not necessarily be enough. So we have to project ourselves even further. It was heartening to hear several speakers use the term intersectionality. I recalled last year when someone used the phrase, and many people expressed that they had genuinely never heard the term before, didn't know the word or what it meant. And this year at the conference, it was used many times. As we wrap up, I'd like to remind everyone that the conference will resume tomorrow, November the 26th at 12:30 to 3:30 Eastern. So make sure you mark that in your time as well, with the theme Progress in the Workplace. Don't miss it. I'd also like to acknowledge that today is the start of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. And as the data shows, many people, primarily female identified persons, risk injury and in some instances, disability due to gender-based violence. So as I end on behalf of the steering committee, thanks again to all of you for participating. Thanks again to everyone who has supported to make this day happen. And thanks again to the steering committee who made the magic happen today and every day. Another MC will lead us through the day tomorrow, but we look forward to seeing you there. Be safe and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.